welcome back to my channel. As some of you may know, we have just 2 weeks ago returned from our family Walt Disney World vacation, which kind of spun across some of Halloween and some across the start of Christmas season at Walt Disney World. So I thought I would sit down and show you what we bought. So welcome to our Walt Disney World and Florida haul. If this is your first time watching one of my vlogs, then hi, I'm Charlotte. Thank you so much for watching this video and for stumbling across my channel. Hopefully you enjoy what you watch here today and you can subscribe to my channel. As you can kind of see, I am surrounded by toys and merch and all the bits and bobs that we picked up in Florida on our trip. So I've kind of divided this haul into sections. So the first section that I want to show you is general Walt Disney World merchandise such as pins, etc. So let's go ahead and start with that portion of the haul. First up, we have the Walt Disney World photo album, which is the new design and pattern for 2018. You can find this pattern on various t-shirts and jumpers, photo frames, it's everywhere. But yeah, it's really nice. We tend to buy a photo album every time that we go to Walt Disney World all together, and then go get all the photos printed off in Boots or wherever and fill up the album. So it's lovely to have the memories all kept together, because you don't really print photos off anymore, so it makes it a bit more special. This photo album was $19.99, and that was, I think, from our resort. We stayed at the yacht club. I think it was just from the hotel gift shop, but it was in the Emporium, it was at Disney Springs, it was everywhere. So if you like it, you'll easily be able to find that one. Next is our Christmas decoration, and this year we chose to get Figment. So Paisley really fell in love with Figment this trip, so we kind of thought it would be a special memory to get him as our Christmas decoration. It's kind of a tradition that we do get one Christmas decoration, or in the past we've got one each for the tree with every trip. As some of you know, they are quite expensive, so I think we'll just be getting the one from now on. This decoration was $21.99, and we got him from Ye Old Christmas Shop in the Liberty Square area of Magic Kingdom. Next up are the pins that we bought on our trip. I don't know if you can see, but we do have a pin board over there in our bedroom, and we just get special ones to keep on there. Again, for memory's sake, we don't pin trade as such, but we do like to get a couple per trip. The first pin that we picked up was this Toy Story Land one with Woody and Jessie, the Green Aliens and Rex, purely because it was our first time at Toy Story Land and we wanted something to kind of remember that by. And this pin was silver on the Disney color codes. I'm sorry, I don't remember how much it was or how much all the different codes are, but I don't think this one was unreasonable. I think it was kind of around $10, $12. That's a guess, sorry, I may be wrong. Secondly, we got Tink, again one of Paisley's favourites, so that's just for her to have when she's older. Again, that one's silver, so I think that's on the more reasonable band of pins. The next up, I have some Christmas themed pins. And as I said before, the second half of our trip was going into holiday season at Walt Disney World, so the Christmas trees were coming up, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party had started, and all the Christmas merch was starting to arrive on the shelves, which was absolutely amazing to see. It was magical. There's nothing like Disney at Christmas, and it's just so special. So we actually went to California Grill one evening, went downstairs and noticed that the gingerbread house was up, and there was all Christmas music playing. There was photopass photographers there with, you know, the big rectangles you have your photos taken in, and there was like a stand of gingerbread men and yummy treats. We had a really good time that evening and wanted to get a pin from that gingerbread house. I just thought that was really cute. So that one was $16.99. It's the contemporary Christmas pin for 2018. Don't know if you can see the snow moves in there, and it's limited edition, so yeah, really like that one. So another Christmassy pin was from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, 2018 and was $15.02 with tax. So I imagine that rounded up to $16 dead on. So there's the pins we got this year. As I'm sure you've all noticed, I am wearing the Walt Disney World Christmas Spirit jersey. It's got Walt Disney World written across the back as well. Hopefully you guys can see that because I can't right now. Yeah, I love it. It's so festive. So many people were wearing these in the parks and I had to have one. What made it even better was that they do little ones. So me and my small princess can be matching this Christmas season. How cute is that though? Seriously, it's so nice. Now I can't remember how much my one was. I think it was around $60 to $65. Don't quote me on that, but their child's one was $44.99, and this is an extra small pair of these two. So I think it might be a bit too big for her, but she can kind of wear it with leggings and little boots, and that will be lovely. So if you notice I've just got a little bit brighter, it's purely because I've had to open the blinds as the sun was moving and there was crazy shadows coming from the blinds. So if you saw stripes galore previously, that would be the reason why. Now, Mickey Mouse has just celebrated his 90th birthday, would you believe? And Pandora released a limited edition charm to celebrate the occasion. I had to pick it up. I think they told me they only had about 700 in the big Pandora within Disney Springs, so I didn't want to leave it there and then miss out. I know they do have it here in England, but as I say, I really didn't want to miss out on this one, so I picked it up over there. I'm so sorry, I'm having such lighting issues. As the sun was coming round, I just mentioned about the blinds, it just kind of straight on me and we couldn't see any of the things I wanted to show you. So here we go again. Let's try and move on with this clip. So as I was saying, I got the Pandora charm for Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday. It came in this lovely little box with Mickey on there. Says limited edition and 90 years of magic. So here is the charm itself with the little Mickey Mouse holding the 14 karat gold number 90. It's so cute. I believe that was around $100, but as I say, it was limited edition and it was for Mickey's birthday. So keeping within the festive spirit, we got the Pluto popcorn bucket. He's the sweetest thing I've ever seen. His back opens up to put the Walt Disney World popcorn inside of, which, as I'm sure you know, is the best popcorn ever. I think he was around $15. And now I'm as basic Disney Christmas as they come. I'm going to whiz through the next section as I know that not everybody will be interested. It's toys, so unless you have children or children on the family, then feel free to just fast forward through this bit. If you don't know already, I have a daughter who's 2.5. This was her 4th trip to Walt Disney World, but the first time she's known what she wants to do, known what she likes in shops, etc. So we did end up with a couple of toys for her, which she chose while we were there. So first of all, we have her Christmas Tinkerbell. As I mentioned before, Tinkerbell is one of her absolute faves, so we thought she was so sweet in her little Christmas dress with her Christmas hair ribbon. So yeah, we got her. Next up, we got this Anna doll who also came with Olaf, and they were in the gift store that you have to go through as you exit Frozen Ever After in Epcot. Paisley likes Frozen, and she's already got Elsa, so we've got Anna too. She got this little light up castle. Yeah, it's the castle with the fairies from Sleeping Beauty around the top and all the princesses in the windows here. This was not something we intended to buy, but we were sat waiting for Fantasmic to start one evening right down at the front, and they pulled the little cart with all the light up great toys like this right in front of us. So if you have a 2-year-old, you know what that's going to result in. You're going to end up buying one. She also chose this Sully, which is just a little clip-on thing. We had it clipped onto her strap on the pram for a little while and on the bag as well that we were using. So yeah, just little Sully. He's quite cute. He's like a baby Sully. He wasn't very expensive either. I think he was below $10, so a nice little treat there. Next up, Paisley chose the Monsters Inc. Animators Collection set with Boo and Mike Wazowski, Boo's door, Mike's hat, and some other little bits in there. She collects these. She's got quite a few of the different princess ones, so she just chose Boo when we were on holiday. Paisley also chose a Frozen set, which I don't know if you've seen before, but you get kind of the princesses and their dresses, and you can take the dress off and put a new dress on. So there's Elsa's dress. I don't know where Elsa's wound up. She's around here somewhere. And that came with Sven and Olaf as well, which is quite cute. When we were in Toy Story Land, there were various carts with merchandise such as Slinky Dogs and Ears and the green aliens and these little car figurines. So Paisley went on Slinky Dog Dash. It was so much fun, maybe a little bit too fast for her at the moment, but she enjoyed it and she did ask to go on it again. We didn't take her again, but this was a kind of a celebration of her first little coaster that she went on, and she likes Woody as well. And then from the world of Disney, which can I just say is absolutely gorgeous now that they've remodeled that whole store, opened it up. The merchandise is insane. There's such good things. I could have spent forever just in there. You could spend absolutely thousands of pounds in there being a Disney fan. Paisley chose one of these sets. I'm sure you've seen them before. They have tons of different types. We usually end up getting one. We've got quite a few of them, but this year she chose the Pixar set. I'm not sure if they can go... No, they're not for the bath. They do look like bath toys, but they're not for the bath. It's just got kind of Nemo and Sully. And we actually kept this under the pram quite a lot of the time. So when we were kind of waiting in a restaurant, or if we went and chilled out in a lounge, or even by the pool sometimes, these are really easy toys to just grab and keep her entertained for a little while whilst we're waiting around for something. Next up, we got this Rapunzel jewellery box for Paisley. It opens up and she's inside. Oh, she's still in her wrapper. That's so sweet. So originally this one was $22.99, but then we went to the character outlet on Vineland and it was $9.99. So we picked that up kind of quietly and put it aside, and she can have that for Christmas because I thought that's a really nice present to give to her. We also got one or two bits over at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So I thought I'd just run through those. There's not much here at all. Their merchandise doesn't speak to me the way that Disney's does, so we don't usually end up buying too much over there. First up, I got this sherbet. We got this from the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, which is out on City Walk. It's for my granddad. He likes sherbet, and the last, I think, 2 years that we've been, we bought him one of these. I think he's got a red one and a green one, so I just got him another one as a little gift. He looks after our dog for us when we're away, so it's just a little thank you for my granddad. My husband Harvey is a big Marvel fan, so he picked up a couple of comic books in the Marvel Superhero Island area of Islands of Adventure. I think one of these may be for Paisley to have when she's a bit older. That one, and then what was his one? The Punisher, Marvel 1. Doesn't mean much to me. I don't really do comic books, but he was happy with those. He's got a little stash because again he picks a couple up every time we go, which is nice as well. And lastly, from Universal, we got a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt, which says "True Fear comes from within," and then on the back it's got all of the houses and the scare zones from HHN 28. Which was insane, by the way. Don't know if any of you went, but the atmosphere is just crazy. It was so good. We also got lanyards from Universal. I put them away in our safe box because they have got our annual passes in, so they're away for next time, which is actually a really good tip for Universal. It's definitely worth buying a lanyard because they don't have magic bands or anything along those lines. You have to get your ticket, your physical paper ticket or your annual pass out every time that you go into one of the parks, or you have to get your paper express pass out if you have one of those, just to scan into every ride. So it's really handy to have it around your neck in the lanyard, so you can just scan it, you don't have to take it out. It makes life a bit easier. So probably one of the bits I'm most excited for within this haul is the food section of the video. We picked up a lot of snacks. We were on the Disney dining plan this year and had a lot. Somebody can hear me talking about snacks. Sorry guys, that was my dog whining at the door because I'd mentioned snacks and he could obviously hear me rustling around as well. As I was saying, we were on the Disney dining plan this year, the full plan, which was 2 snacks a day, 1 table service and 1 quick service meal. And we were left with so many credits at the end, we just topped up on snacks. So I thought I would show you what we got. We brought quite a few just bagged gummy sweets as they last forever. So first of all, we got these green sour apple belts with Buzz Lightyear on them. We got these sour gummy worms from Goofy's Candy Company. Sugar-free character gummies, which will be really good for Paisley and won't send her hyperactive or super energetic, hopefully. We got Mrs. Incredible strawberry sour strip thingies, which I can't wait to eat. They're like my favourite strawberry strips. And lastly, more sour character gummies from the Goofy range. Also got some Rice Krispie treats, and something very unfortunate and annoying happened to them. Now, I've been storing all of our this haul stuff that I want to show you guys in bags in our spare room, and been being very careful to always close the door so that said dog who interrupted us before could not get to my snacks. Now, unfortunately, Harvey left that spare room door open one day and he took a lot of the nice Rice Krispie treats. So we had ones shaped like Mickey, ones like a Christmas tree. The Mickey one had a Santa hat. We had an M&M Rice Krispie treat. He literally took about 3 or 4 of them and ate them, which is not healthy for him, obviously, because they did have chocolate on, but he was fine. Don't worry about him. He's a very greedy dog. He's a beagle, so if you know, you know. But yeah, that was a shame, as I was really looking forward to eating those. So what we did recover, what he didn't get his paws on, is as follows. A Rice Krispie treat from Minnie's Bake Shop, which I think could be, is that? No, it's just a chocolate one. I did have a birthday cake flavoured one when I was out there, which was delicious. We also got this sugar cookie from the same range, and a great big festive looking chocolate cookie. Yummy. Oh, and this is from Minnie's Bake Shop again, Christmas tree Rice Krispie treat. Nowhere near as exciting as the bigger one that we got, but never mind. The last of our Walt Disney World snacks are our trick-or-treat goodies from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. There's quite a bit left in there. We were munching through those throughout our stay, and we also didn't get as many as we usually would because the queues for trick-or-treat were ridiculous. They were so long. It was such a busy party night. We had fun, but it was too busy. I didn't want to queue up for candy that we could go to Walmart and buy for $2. Speaking of Walmart, the last few bits I've got to show you guys are just our America type snacks from Walmart. And firstly, I got cinnamon roll flavoured Pop-Tarts. I love a cinnamon roll, so I can't wait for those. I'm gonna eat those over like December because cinnamon's always quite Christmassy, so yeah, I thought that would be nice. We also got just some flaming hot Cheetos, as I don't think we have those here, and they're for Harvey to have. I mentioned earlier about Mickey's 90th. We got these special Mickey 90 Oreos, which I think are birthday cake flavoured, the cream in between. I've been holding off eating any of these goodies until I'd filmed this video, so I think tonight's going to be the night that that we go a bit snack crazy because we're so excited to try a lot of this stuff. Next up, I just have a couple of bags of sweets. So we have M&M caramel flavoured. I know we get them here in the UK, but apparently, so everybody says on the internet, they're not quite the same. So yeah, we got those to try. We got sour Skittles. These are my favourite. Well, one of two. My next favourite is coming up. But these, I know we have these here in the UK as well, but the American ones kind of have a sour sugar coating around them, and they are so sour. You can only eat kind of a handful before they start burning your tongue, which may sound weird, but if you like sour, they're so good. Definitely would recommend trying those if you go out to America. They're so yummy. They're not the same as the ones here at all. Yeah, another bag of those, and we've already eaten a couple as well. We like sweets quite a lot, me and my husband, so yeah. These are our other favourite, which have been opened, but they're the sweet tart chewy sours. They're so yummy. They're just like little round yummy sweets. I got these festive nerds and some junior mints. They're for my friend at work. And lastly, we've got these Sour Patch Kids candy canes, which are just interesting. They got a bit damaged on the way home, but yeah, can't wait to try those. We always like to go to the bakery in Celebration, which is called Wolfgang Bakery and Grooming, and they have such nice things. I think it's all like handmade, these little treats. So we got him a Frankenstein. I'll bring it out because you can't really see it, but it's a Frankenstein. Oh, it hasn't survived the journey too well. A little Frankenstein iced biscuit, which he shall like. We went there towards the start of our trip, so all the treats are still kind of Halloween themed. And we also got him these Boo Bites, which are just little biscuits with Halloween type icing on the front, which I'm sure he will very much like as well. Oh, and one more Disney item, which I forgot to show you previously, is our gingerbread man from the Contemporary Resorts gingerbread. It's kind of castle they've got going on. It's not a house, it's a gingerbread Cinderella castle. Loads of yummy things there to buy, but we just stuck to a gingerbread man, which has actually survived the journey in one piece. I imagine he's going to be so scrumptious. So this is everything that we bought on our most recent trip. We tried to be a bit more restrained this time, as on previous trips we've had some quite large hauls and bought kind of way too much, and this year we just thought, let's not. We're going right before Christmas. We will get back and have Christmas presents to buy. We don't need to buy everything all at once on this trip because we do tend to go every year. So we took it a bit more easy. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please do subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up if so. I will be uploading weekly vlogs. We vlogged our whole trip to Walt Disney World and Florida. I hope you enjoy.